couple pieces. I just want to say I'm happy to be here to support my sister. Like, and she says she's my everything, and like
I love you, girl.
Like, she's a beautiful person, a beautiful poet, and just a beautiful friend. So. Okay, I'm gonna start off with a piece I'm just gonna read, and then I'm gonna do a little something else. This one is called A Mess. It's a little short piece. Sometimes I'm a little goofy. I'm a bit clumsy and I knock things over. And some days I cry for no reason when I'm happy. And some days I smile when I'm hurt. And I don't say what I mean sometimes, and I don't mean what I say some days. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying mid-sentence. And sometimes I really don't forget, but I just lose the courage to say it. And some days I'm just a little too silly, so that you can't see that I'm sad, and sometimes I'm mean to people who love me. But I can admit that I'm wrong. I'm a mess. But you love me in spite of, or maybe because of, but for whatever reason, remember that sometimes I forget to say thank you. I want someone to clap for me. See, lately, I've been craving applause and I want a round of it. I'd even settle for a scrap of it, at least a snap of it, so I can snap out of it. But I'm not sure what it is. But whatever it is, I want out of it. But the only way that you all can free me is to recognize me. Behold my sight so I can hold on to my sanity. So I know that my identity means something to someone besides me. I need to know someone is beside me, on the side of me, to reassure the pride in me alone is only good when you decide to be. But every morning, I awake to the sound of one hand clapping, but forget that, I want ovations. Preferably standing. I'm just not understanding how I became the supporting actress in my one-woman show to an audience of none. I want a fan, if only just one, to acknowledge my existence, acknowledge my persistence. I want to be great in the mind of someone else too. I want someone to miss me, or even dismiss me, because even if you feel some kind of way about me, at least you felt something. But now, the applause sign is blinking and I'm thinking, why is it so quiet? Did you not just hear my ultimate slam poem called Life? And I wouldn't care if you low scored it. I just wouldn't be able to bear it if you ignored it. My heart, I just poured it, and I just want you to reward it with the action of putting one hand against the other rapidly as if my life depended on it. And when I first wrote that line, I was thinking about crossing the finish line, because in a race alone, even if you come in first, you still come in last. No matter how fast you try to run, and it's probably a good idea that the starter pistol wasn't my gun, because this poem could have ended before it ever begun. And the only way you could have saved me was to clap for me.